Hello there, I just wanted to do a quick video on this game I found yesterday. Bought it in a second-hand shop. The 45, the Jacobite Rebellion of 1745. Now this little gem, believe it or not, was on a shelf with all the jigsaw puzzles. So whoever had stacked the shelf obviously hadn't even looked inside. I just assumed it was a jigsaw puzzle, and it was going for the enormous sum of £1. Yeah, £1. So I picked it up. I didn't realise at the time, it was only when I picked it up. It's by Decision Games, originally 1993, so we're talking over 30 years old. Well, I'll let you read the blurb and see the bits and pieces. Yeah, so I discovered this little gem for £1. So I thought, well, it wasn't sealed or anything, there was no shrink on it. Just as it was, there was a rubber band around it, and that was all that was holding it together. So, brought it home, but I had a quick look inside the store, but you can't really tell from there. So, well, when I did get home, the first thing I did was go on Board Game Geek to see if there's anything about this game. Some baggies, they're still there, look. Decision Games. And the only thing I could find was a YouTube video, was to Callendale, who'd played this game years ago. And I was watching it, unfortunately. I think there was about 3 or 4 episodes, and in the end he just gave up in frustration. As he said, it was just so much work for just so little enjoyment. He said there's a good game in here somewhere, but you've got to find it. So we've got a huge dice, one white-sided heavy dice. We've got, what else have we got here? This all out. So we've got a combat results table. Oh, can you see it? Yeah. Combat results table. The usual fare that you get in this type of game. Double-sided, of course. Undecided clans, forced march table, etc., etc. One. I've got a rule book. He said this was probably one of the worst rule books he's ever seen in his life, and that's saying something when you think about all the games that Callendale's covered in his time. It's, what page number on there? It's 23, so it's 24 pages long, with some sea combat table results, etc. on the back. Nice piece of artwork there. But it's very, it's 3 columns. It's black and white. There's a hell of a lot of reading here, and apparently a lot of it is it goes back on itself. In other words, it's not obvious what it is, what it means, or what something means. But all the units are here, all the counters are here, and where you place them on the map. So we've got that. Then we've got these. We received a couple of bifolds. So we've got the Hanoverian reinforcement schedule, listing where everybody is, etc. So we've got that for the Hanoverians, single-sided, and we've got the same for the Jacobite reinforcement schedule, listing all the clans and where they start, etc., etc. So the order of battles and everything look good. Now the counters. as you can see, we've got just a little bit of warping. In fact, it's like a bloody fruit bowl, isn't it? These are going to need flattening down under some heavy books. But let's have a look at the counters a bit closer. You can see them. Hanoverian regulars, first grenadiers, Howard's third, etc., etc. So we've got vessels, so we've got warships of various strengths. Some cavalry there. Cumberland and George II, so they're the leader counters. Various other markers. Let's go to the top here. We've got Hanoverian militia units. Pro-government Scots, Dutch. What's that say? Can't read it through this screen. Oh, Hessians, etc. And it is double-sided. Lots of them. So there's that counter sheet. There's two counter sheets. Another fruit bowl coming up. Yeah, I'm going to need some weight on these. So we've got the Jacobite Highlanders. Various units from various places. That's in 95 it says on here. It says 93 on the box. So we've got them, and again, it's most of them are double-sided, or some of them are double-sided. So there's going to be some work needed on these counters. And finally, the map. And to be honest, this map, it's going to be difficult to show you. I can't lay it out because I've got my gaming on the table that I'm playing. But in fact, I'll pull this back a bit. It's huge, and I just do it like that for starters. Coming a bit closer. You can see Scotland there, the top half of the map. And apparently it is point to point, and it's roughly a 20-mile march. So we've got Scotland here, broken down into 20-mile marches from place to place. All the, let me get you right in close so you can see. All the regions are named, even to what clans should be there, etc. You can see pathways, you can see the mountains, see the locks. I presume the anchors are ports, or somewhere where you can anchor, and so on and so forth. We've got Aberdeen across here, Dundee and Edinburgh. So, if I come out a bit again, that's the top half of the map. Oh, over here we've got a box for Dutch ports and French ports. We've got a small island, which is Hanoverian. If we turn this map over to the England, oh look, I just knocked all my counters out of the way. We've got the England and Wales part of the map. We've got French Channel ports down here, somewhere for the Jacobite forces. We've got various tracks running up and down the side, times, showing dates and years, places for your troops where you stack them up. Again, let's zoom in a little bit on the map. Again, all broken down into a 20-mile march. Marches. So the map alone is, even if the game is garbage, the map alone's worth £1, isn't it? I mean, that's a smashing map of England, Wales and Scotland. Yeah, the counters leave a little bit to be desired. I need to do some work on them to stop them being fruit balls, but they should flatten out okay. I'm not sure what the rules were. I'll have to have a read myself and see, but Callendale's, he's usually a pretty good judge, and if he gives up on a game because he says it's just not worth the effort, then it probably isn't. But there you go. So that's the 45, the Jacobite rebellion. I mean, it's a great subject anyway, something that fascinates me, so it's worth giving it a go. And well, for £1, what have I lost? Yeah, I thought I'd just show you that. It's just amazing what you can find mixed into place where you'd least expect to find something like this, stuck in among a bloody load of boxfuls of jigsaw puzzles. The princely sum of £1. Okay, thanks for watching. Speak to you on the next one. Bye for now.